instantly, as I went into meditation, I felt that your dad was coming forward. So that felt interesting to me because I just kind of felt his energy, like kind of coming around. He's like, let me just say something first. So I'm trying to figure out kind of what toast. This feels so random to say, but I just heard it. I think something happen today with toast or something? Or did you I keep hearing toast.
Well, I just made a piece of toast.
Just now?
Yeah, I made the sandwich he always makes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Terrible, but it's like a hot dog sandwich on toast.
Did you take the kids to the library like this week or something?
My daughter did.
Your daughter did? Were you with them?
No, but she took him to the library and he loved it. My grandson. And we literally said, I'm sure Dad was with you because he loved the library.
That's why. Okay, that's what it was. He wanted me to bring up taking the kids to the library, and that's because he heard your message that you said.
I told Ellie, I said, Dad isn't anywhere, but he was with you today at the library with Patrick.
That's why he brought that up. My God, that's incredible. I saw like a bronze, it's like a statue outside of the library. So I don't know what it means, but it feels like a reference to there being some kind of a bronze statue that I'm seeing as it's a dinosaur or something. Dinosaur.
My grandson is like fascinated with dinosaurs. Yeah, he was reading dinosaur books.
Or cotton candy. Something about like when you were in high school. Did you go to something like that together? I just saw the fair, like you two in the fair.
Oh, we did things all the time like that. But the cotton candy thing, I bought one for my grandson's birthday.
Okay, and that's
his birthday was like Dumbo Circus.
Okay.
This was in February. And then the cotton candy thing, I saw it at the store, this cotton candy machine. And I talked to my daughter today. I said, because my granddaughter's birthday's coming up. I go, do you think I should get another cotton candy machine for Lily? And she goes, no,
okay.
Mom.
That's why he was trying to show me a fair because we were just talking about getting cotton candy vendors that was like on our agenda.
And we were saying Dad would love this because he loved cotton candy.
Okay, that's why he's showing me the state fair. I'm like, what? He's trying because he knows that I would associate cotton candy with that. There's no other place I would associate that with. Okay, just wanted to talk about a rock show or a concert. I see a concert tea or something and going to a concert. Are you going to a rock concert?
Okay, here we go. This is unbelievable. My son had a brain tumor, right?
Yeah.
And can you believe that, man? My son wanted to see Travis Scott. Okay.
Yeah.
And my husband Pat got tickets for him. He loves it. And he wasn't gonna let him go alone. So like him and me and my son went. Okay. And we wound up going 6 days after he was out of the hospital with a brain tumor. I was like, honey, this isn't good for you. No, I'm going. Well, yesterday, my son said, Mom, Travis Scott's coming to Orlando. Can I go? And it's the same concert that he went to with his dad.
Right. You just told me you're going to go to a rock show. Like, and I saw these stadiums. I know, but still, it's your.
I told him I was going to go, and then his brother said he'd go with them and stuff. So totally I was like, well, I'm going to drive you and stuff. I mean, he's 21.
Yeah. He also talked about a road trip happening. Is that like, is your son taking a road trip or with a friend?
Yes, my older son, they're going to, I was invited to, which I'm not going to go, but my son's in-laws, they have a place at Hilton Head.
Okay.
And my daughter's going and my son's going and they asked me to go, but I was like, yeah, I just feel like,
painful to go there.
Well, it's just, I feel like everybody has their person and I'm like,
totally.
So I was like, you guys all go have a good time. you know?
Yeah,
So
totally understand that. I would feel the same way. I just saw a painting of somebody painting or drawing something for Patrick that almost looks like it's a caricature of him, or not like a funny caricature, like a portrait. I mean, it almost looks like a portrait of him. Do you know, has somebody drawn a picture of him or painted a picture of him?
there is a walk, I mean, a bike run coming up.
Oh yeah.
And it's a charity bike run that is being made in his memory.
Oh wow.
And I'm trying to find the drawing. It is of him on a bicycle.
Oh,
Hang on, let
it
me
is?
see.
That
It
has
is.
to be it. That has to be it.
It's him on a bicycle. That would make sense. It's the only
Wow.
thing I think of that
That
was
makes sense because I feel like he said it's in my honor and it's a drawing of him.
yes. Let me here it is.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. And he's got that red hair.
Yep.
Oh my God, that's so cool. That's what it is for sure. That's so cool that he feels famous, he said. That's what he just told me. I feel famous. um he's so happy about that. Like he's so happy too that what you know what he just said, I'm so happy that what happened to me is helping other people in that way. It's it was that simple. He just said, I am so honored to be able to help other people through my legacy, through what happened to me. Um, are you riding in it? I saw somebody putting things in the spokes of the tires. You know how like you can put ribbon or cards or whatever in the tire spokes?
My daughter said, "Mom, we should have a bike decorating."
Yeah,
Said that to me.
yeah, that's what I saw. He showed me you doing that. But he did say, wait, there's something about a parade too. He said, you just mentioned a parade. He's like, we did go to a parade or we did walk in a parade. Did you? Was there some parade that you would go to all the time in your town?
That I know of.
Okay. So he was like, no, also a real parade. I don't know what that means.
Well, we would at Disney. We would go to the parades.
Racetrack. But was there something also about racetrack with him?
Racetrack, the gas station. Yes.
Okay. Because he just said racetrack. I didn't, if that's all, I just heard the word. What is
Okay,
that?
there's a gas station racetrack, and we laugh all the time because we still have his cell phone number. So one of his proudest moments was he got to have a drink for life.
That's so funny.
And we're still we always say that's Dad's biggest legacy.
Is there something about mustard? Just Patrick loved mustard. I just heard mustard.
My daughter loves mustard. She had a mustard allergy.
She did?
When she was little. She would get like hives every time she had mustard. And then she went off on her honeymoon and she ate mustard just to, say, I'm adult now.
Oh, how funny. I just felt like there was something about mustard.
Oh my God, the fireplace just came on. Every time we're together.
Every time we're together.
Alexa, turn off the fireplace. Isn't that crazy?
He's so amazing. Is there a reason why I'd see a carousel, a merry-go-round? Your kids being taken on the merry-go-round or taking grandkids.
That was the only time Pat and I ever was COVID, and we have a picture of him on the merry-go-round. Him and the babies. Let me see. I don't know if I found it.
You did?
Yes. We took our babies on this ride.
That is so sweet.
It was at Downtown Disney. It was COVID. And that was Lily's and Patrick's first ride.
That is so cute.
Only time we ever got to do anything with our grandkids. And I went to bed that night and just said, wasn't this like the best day? Like I told him. Wasn't this just the best day? We had the babies and,
Oh,
you know, like I just wanted that to be forever.
you know.
Alexa, turn on the bedroom lights.
They went off. Oh,
They
why
went
did
off.
oh, because she had them on. They didn't turn off by themselves, did they?
They did.
Okay, awesome. Does that happen ever? Another time? Any other times?
I mean, they're programmed to go off, but I turned them on. So,
Yeah,
and it's not a time that they would have gone off.
right. I'm gonna say that's Patrick. Is it a timeshare that you have there, or like a? Do you own?
My mom's.
It's your mom. I just heard timeshare. Did she just say to you like, we have to use our timeshare points, or like it feels like were you all going to? I don't know why. I just felt like something about exchanging the timeshare, letting the timeshare go, or we aren't going to have this much longer, so we should use it.
That's our timeshare.
Oh, yours. Okay. Oh, the one with doing
Hawaii and Maui.
right. Okay,
I was gonna let it go.
got it. I felt like there was a transfer of property. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do with it. There's no judgment, but it was an acknowledgement of it's okay.
I always ask him, like, what should we do? What should I do?
He's saying let it go. That's how I feel. Is he's just like it's okay. You can let it go. It may have a sentimental value to you, but so does your house. So does everything else. I don't know. And maybe it's even just letting go of the anxiety about it, or you can do whatever you want to do with it. But if you're holding on to it for any other reason than actually using it, I think that's just that was why I think he's saying timeshare. Let's talk about that. Waffle iron.
I just bought my daughter a waffle iron with little cars and trucks. Yeah, my grandson. Yeah. And we just had this conversation. Ellie's like, Dad would be so mad at you because he already has Mickey waffles. And then you went and got him this. And I'm like, but they're little trucks. And he has to have
funny.
And because we had made the conversation about how he just, yeah, Dad would think I was ridiculous.
He's showing me something now that it might be a Hawaiian shirt, but it has to do with palm trees.
So like everyone wore Hawaiian shirts at his.
Is it the Hawaiian shirt thing, do you think? Because I kind of then saw it turning into a pink Hawaiian shirt with like green palms on it. But then I'm like, that was kind of going back and forth.
I had a quilt made and it has palm trees on it.
And that's out of his shirt?
Yes.
That's what it is, 100%. Oh, that's so sweet that you have that.
And here's the palm tree.
Oh, yes. Yes, it felt like Hawaiian shirt related. So that I think that has to be it. Why else would he bring up a Hawaiian shirt with palm trees on it? Teddy bear.
It has a teddy bear. Did you just say that?
Yeah. What I just heard teddy bear. What is
that? Teddy bears and little puppies made out of his shirts too.
He's just telling me more. He's just adding teddy bear. I don't even know what it meant, but it's like he's saying, and a teddy bear. He's recognizing all of the things that you've done for him in your honor and letting you know that he's there for every single bit of it. And that he's like, I'm not missing out on any of it. Like he's just so still a part of everything. I think he wants to talk about a cake that he used to make for his birthday. What was it?
This is Grandma's cake.
Okay. Because he just said she always would make me this cake for my birthday. Like that was a special birthday cake. Are you also making it for your grandson?
I almost made it for my daughter, but I was like, it was her 30th birthday, and I don't know. I just felt really sad.
Yeah.
About making this cake, and instead of his grandma's, because I just thought it would be too hard this year to do that.
Yeah, I think there was just an acknowledgement of that, because he was first he said this was the cake she always made, and then there was a reference to you making it again for somebody else on their birthday. That was
my daughter wanted it, and she's like, Mom, I want Grandma Anna's birthday cake. Oh. I always made it for my husband.
Yeah.
But I just said she turned 30. So I made her this.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's why he would bring up, because you're such an amazing cake maker. Well,
I made my grandson's birthday cake.
yeah, I felt he
And
told me that. What did you make for his
for
birthday?
his birthday, I made him, he had a Dumbo Circus birthday.
Oh, wasn't Dumbo significant to Patrick?
Yes, it's funny because my dad used to call him that. It's really funny. Just to
That, that's why he wanted to talk about you making the cake for your. Remember when I said, did you make this for your I think it's both. For your grandson, he's bringing up the Dumbo cake because there's a correlation there. Because he's
yeah,
Dumbo is has to do with him as well. The Beatles, Lonely Hearts Club Band. Is there some significance to that? I just saw the cover of that album for some reason.
I guess I'm just in the Lonely Hearts Club.
I knew you were going to say that. Actually, as soon as I said it, I was like, maybe it is a little. I know it's not. He feels like it's okay to make a joke about now, like to sort of keep it light. Um, it just felt like the Lonely Hearts Club Band. But it's interesting because I go back to that image that I have of you and your girlfriends, and as sad as it is, there's something beautiful about it. Feeling like I said, it's something about a club. Like it does feel like the Lonely Hearts Club kind of feeling, where you have each other, kind of like the Golden. I have
And it's funny because I said I needed a widows group and I needed to name it Lonely Hearts Club.
There we go. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I literally said that.
And it feels like that's where a lot of the healing comes from, is this feeling loved and supported and heard and seen by other women, even if it's not these particular friends, even if it's like grief support women that you become really close. Because I do feel like that's happening. Like while you're in grief support, you're going to end up being really, really good friends with this other person. But
I'm not
also,
in support.
I feel like you will. I don't know. Do you have absolutely no interest in it?
I don't know how I feel about it. I walked in once. I think I told you the story. I got myself to go to a grief share. And I walked in and I was like, I'm here for the grief share. And they're like, oh, that ended last week. And we're starting, did I tell you that story? We're starting like in another 3 weeks. And I was like, what the hell? I came all the way here. And anyway, this guy said to me, but come and have a cupcake. We have cupcakes here. I'm like, no, thanks. I don't want it. He goes, no, you need to see these cupcakes. They're really cool cupcakes. And I was like, I looked at them and I almost fell over. They were Captain America cupcakes, which Pat was like, he had a Captain America hoodie. I mean, he loved Captain America. Right. And so on it, and I always called them my warrior. And it literally said the warrior on these cupcakes. I still have it in my refrigerator.
You can't make
not,
you can't make this shit up.
I can't make this shit up.
So is there something about pretzels? I see like soft pretzels with salt.
Oh, he loved pretzels were his favorite food.
Really?
He loved pretzels. Loved them. And when I was in Aruba, in the ocean, floating around, so weird, was this plastic pink pretzel.
Dawn.
I know.
That's what he's bringing up, is when I'm saying how amazing is the Captain American thing. He said, and the pretzel.
Yeah.
That was him.
I have the pretzel on my prayer table.
How would I know that? How would I know that?
You wouldn't. We had the worst fight in the world on Super Bowl Sunday. After he was diagnosed, he wanted like one of those junky pretzels. And I'm like, you cannot have that. Like, I had him on a really strict keto diet.
Yeah.
So here I'm making homemade almond flour pretzels for him. Right. And I'm making them like these nice big almond pretzels, almond flour pretzels. And he is like being such a brat. He's like, that's not a real pretzel and all this stuff. Right. He was like nasty. And I'm standing there making them like, and my tears are like, and my daughter's like, Mom, just throw him in the garbage. He doesn't deserve it. And I looked at her and I go, you know what? He has had to give up so much in his life. Like he had to leave his job that he loved. He's got like all his favorite foods he can't have. I go, and he's like, he's trying to be brave through all this.
Yeah.
Like, do not like get on.
So compassionate of you.
And then my mom comes in after she hears him kind of like being nasty to me. She goes, go ahead, Patrick, just eat your pretzel. I'll go out and buy you one. And you know what? Your wife will be in somebody else's arms in a couple years. So don't worry. I was like, Mom. And he just snapped out of whatever he was. And he's like, I'm sorry.
That there's huge significance to all of that. Why would I see a pretzel? And I didn't just see a straight pretzel. I saw the curvy ones that look like an ampersand. And I saw them thick and puffy with salt on them, not like those out of the bag. That's Patrick. 100% that's Patrick. I just saw angel wings and an angel. What does that mean? I know that's like cliche, but what does it mean? Is there some significance right now? He just showed me angel wings, like he went like that, and they like kind of looked at like they were on him, on his back.
It's really funny because my Reiki teacher, the day he passed away, like she came to my house and she sat with me and she goes, oh my God, dog, Patrick's right here, like right in front of you. She goes, and he's doing this thing like he's like, look what I can do. And he's got like showing like he can do these wing things.
That's what he just showed me again. That's Dawn. We live in a matrix. It's all a simulation. None of this is real.